welcome to the program. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Our focus is on the South today, but first, our top stories. Chaos ensued at the People's Democratic Party (PDP) headquarters in Abuja today after misruns crashed at the party's 79th Board of Trustees meeting. Tensions flared after Senator Samuel Anwanyawu and Honorable Sunday Udeokoye, both vying for the position of PDP National Secretary, clashed at the start of the meeting. Reports say Honorable Udeokoye had arrived at the meeting venue before Senator Anyanwu and acting National Chairman Umar Damagum, but was forced out after Mr. Anyawu's arrival. Their supporters then went head-to-head outside the hall. The meeting, presided over by the acting PDP National Chairman, is being attended by several key party members. Security has now been beefed up at the PDP Secretariat in Abuja with more deployment of operatives from the Army, DSS, NSCDC, and police force. The Federal High Court sitting in Edo Ekiti, the Ekiti State capital, has struck out the criminal charge filed by the police against Lagos-based legal practitioner and author Mr. Dele Farotimi. Justice Babs Keomi struck out the charge following an application by the police prosecutor, Samson Osubo, who told the court that the prosecution had filed a notice of discontinuance. There was no objection from the lawyers to Mr. Farotimi, led by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Adeyinka Olumide Fusika. Another criminal charge filed by the police against Mr. Farotimi is still pending before Magistrate Abayomi Adeosun, also in Ado Ekiti, and it was adjourned till February the 13th. There are also civil cases against Mr. Farotimi pending before the FCT High Court Abuja, the Ogun State High Court, Oyo State High Court, and Rivers State High Court, which were filed by lawyers in the Afe Babalola chambers in those states. Contractors handling road construction and rehabilitation projects in Edo State have been instructed to ensure they speed up work to avoid being delayed by the rainy season. During an inspection of road projects within and outside Benin City, the Edo State capital, Governor Monday Okwebolo told journalists that his regular project inspection is to ensure their timely delivery to the people. Our correspondent, Jessica Olugusere, has this report.
Governor Monday Okwebolo and his team of top government functionaries traversed sections of the Temboga-Ute-Ekiwa Road and drainage structure in Benin City, the Edo State capital, undergoing rehabilitation, inspecting the ongoing work.
We are going to dig also with top. If there is any unsuitable, yes, we have to discard it first before we put the good material. Yes. But the first challenge will be to fill here, do the drains, so that in the next rainy season we don't have any erosion whatsoever.
The project is also bringing succor to landlords and residents of His Royal Highness Baku JP Street and its adjoining streets, where gully erosion had threatened their stay over the years.
This road was a forgotten road, but today it has now become a reality that the governor of Edo State, Monday Okwebolo, Alasakokomisa, you can see his project seat. He has personally come to my street as well, HROH Baku JP Street, to say that we want to do it as well. I said, thank you, Mr. Governor. Thank you, because we never believed we will get what we are getting today in this area.
Thank God that's doing the road for us, because we have suffered a lot here for this road. The erosion, the water here where we are. So thank God that the governor is doing it for us.
The intervention extends to rehabilitation of Palace Road in Ute, flagged off in December, and the ongoing construction work at Ute Koko Road through Oyo Senede, where excavation of drains is currently underway. Away from Temboga Road, the Edo State Governor and his team took the inspection exercise to Upper Ekenwa Road construction, also in Benin City.
Behind you, they are already laying a track. Here, this water safety tank is ongoing and a lot is going on here. I just believe that before the rainy season, these people will be very happy with this particular road. So everything is going to be perfect. We'll make sure that we are doing this day and night to see that we achieve our goal. I'm elected to work, and I have to work for the people. The reason why they voted for me is to see that I work for them. And that is exactly what I'm doing.
Progress of work at the drainage site opposite the Army Barracks and other major projects for the state was also assessed. In all, the state government insists the administration is committed to providing quality road infrastructure across the state, and its regular inspection is to ensure projects are completed as scheduled. Jessica Lugusere, Channels Television News.
Still talking infrastructure, 31 projects is what the Akwa Ibom State Governor Omoyeno intends to flag off before May this year. Governor Omoyeno made this known at the foundation laying ceremony of the Arise Senior Citizen Center located in Ikono local government area. The Senior Citizen Center was initiated by his wife, Pastor Patience Omoyeno, who was passionate about the elderly and desired to have a place where they can have access to some personalized services.
Today we lay the foundation of this facility. Dr. Itawan has described it. We want a place for our elders, a place where they can go, have their recreational park, have recreational activities, have a place where they can be treated specially. So there will be a clinic here for them. They don't have to be queuing in the hospitals with other young people and they push them. We must be a state that have respect for our elders.
In a pivotal move to improve infrastructure and boost tourism in Cross River State, Governor Basio II has officially launched the construction of a 28-kilometer road that directly connects Akampa 1 and 2 state constituencies. Speaking during an inspection tour of the ongoing project, the Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Pius Angpo, explained that the new road will significantly enhance both local and regional mobility. According to him, the road will also provide a direct route to the renowned Cross River National Park, which is home to some extinct wildlife species.
Akampa local government area of Cross River State is nationally recognized for its rich natural resources and contributes to housing part of the surviving 50% natural forests in Nigeria. The length and breadth of the council area harbors a wildlife and conservation park that boasts of some of the world's slowly disappearing plants and animal species with distinctive attributes. However, poor road networks have hindered the park's potential to serve in an optimal level and position it as a thriving tourist hub. Before now, the inhabitants of Akampa 1 and Akampa 2 constituencies faced the major challenge of assessing each other's communities and were forced to pass through 4 different local government areas with an estimated travel time of 3 hours.
This is a road that connects the people of Akampa 1 and Akampa 2. It's a road that have never been done from the creation of this. This road is of good importance to the people of constituency Akampa local government because, like I said earlier, it is what I've called the dichotomy between the two constituencies, creating this unity among brotherhood. But with the construction of this road, I can say here that the unity of Akampa local government will come back alive.
This is a virgin road. There's a lot of productive factors that will enhance productive activities. So what the governor is doing is fulfilling campaign promises.
Members of the Cross River State House of Assembly are here for an oversight function of the project, and they express satisfaction over the quality of work done so far.
This local government contributes much in revenue to the state. So they are due to have this route to enable them make more money for Cross River State.
The House is going to do a very strong memo seeking support for this road, so we do not have abandoned projects. We've come today, we've actually seen. If you check a country like Canada, they actually survive from what they have, which is the wood and the rest, and you can see we're in the thick of the forest. So immediately we could have all of that done. You're sure of accessibility of people moving on with their products.
Once completed, the new road is expected to reduce travel time and promote communal integration and stimulate economic growth by boosting trade and tourism in the region.
The topo, like you can see, opening roads, creating accessibility in a virgin forest, you have rock formations, and a whole lot. Those are the challenges that we're facing, but by the grace of God, we're moving on.
Farmers will also be able to transport their perishable goods, students will get to school on time, and healthcare services will be more accessible. And not forgetting, there will be better access to the Akankpa Conservation Park.
More on infrastructure. Residents of Kar and Ataba communities in River State have commended the Niger Delta Development Commission, NEDC, over the resumption of work on the 2-kilometer Kar-Ataba road and bridge. Now, the road has a bridge that connects the coastal Ataba Kingdom in Andoni local government area to Kana local government area.
Few weeks after the managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Samuel Obuko, led a team to inspect the Kar-Ataba road and bridge, the interventionist agency has made good its promise to resume work on this 2-kilometer road. This double-lane road with 2 bridges in Kana and Andoni local government areas of River State is expected to turn around the socio-economic fortunes of the benefiting communities, as it will link the coastal Ataba Kingdom and Andoni local government area to the upland and connecting the island to Boni local governments. The residents are excited that the NDDC has resumed work on the project.
The current board of NDC, they are trying, because we were surprised that this kind of bulky project that they comment, it was this project before. At the point they stopped it. But for NDC coming back again to award this project, they tried.
We will also want them to complete it, because since it is a road that go across, some persons are afraid of the river. And when storm comes up, people die in the process, people who cannot swim. But I think if they should finish the bridge, people will travel safely. Even when there is storm, they will be safe to their destination.
The NDDC managing director had promised that this road will be completed in the second quarter of this year, and the site engineer is optimistic that the timeline will be met.
We are starting the beams. So in the next 2-3 months, the beam will be ready for launch. Before June, July, this project will be completed.
Every individual and person of Kar community, including the Asaba community, is very much happy, especially our chiefs, when they heard of the commencement of the road for the second term. And it is our joy to say that this road have commenced for the second term. And it is our prayer that they should complete it as we expect.
The paramount ruler of the Ataba Kingdom, while commending the NDDC for taking steps to end the 15 years wait for the completion of the road, promised to ensure an enabling environment throughout the duration of the project.
In the whole of Andoni, in fact, all the major communities in Andoni, you can drive to their various places, because those ones are close to Opobo. We are close to Boni, and that we are the only single major community in the whole of Andoni that you cannot drive to today. So this will be a very big relief in terms of economic activities, social activities, a lot. We expect a lot of benefits from this road when completed.
The Kar-Ataba road and bridge is one of the star projects of the NDDC. Its completion will add to the list of impactful projects revived and executed by the current board and management of the interventionist agency.
Welcome back. It's official. The governor of Bayelsa State, Oyediri, is now also the chairman of the South-South Governors Forum. He was unanimously elected during a high-level meeting at the government house, Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital, where governors from the South-South gathered to discuss crucial issues affecting the region.
The South-South Governors Forum's inaugural meeting began on a special note, a birthday song to honor one of their own, River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara as he turns 50.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. You, and a resounding S.
As they settle down to their meeting, Governor Fubara expresses his gratitude to his colleagues for the surprise.
Let me first of all thank the governor of Bayelsa and also my colleagues, including everyone here, for this very special treatment that I received on my way into this meeting. I honestly, on behalf of my family, say thank you.
To the business of the day, as they take turns to express their delight that the region's leaders can finally come together and discuss issues affecting their people.
I give God praise for this meeting. This meeting is overdue. And you know that the South-South is very important to this nation. And I've been a governor for over 18 months. We have never had any meeting. So this inaugural meeting is something that is special to me and something that will bring unity, that will bring peace and bring development to this region.
It's long overdue that the region comes together. But let me start by bringing very warm felicitations from the people of Cross River State to the would-be leader and, of course, chairman of this South-South Governors Forum.
For the governor of Akwa Ibom State, a major goal of the team should be forging a common front to connect communities to improve interstate activities.
How we can connect the states within the region together, and that will ease businesses, to ease trade, to ease all of other collaboration.
Governor of Bayelsa State is elected as the chairman of the South-South Governors Forum, while the governor of Cross River State will serve as vice chairman. Many issues were discussed during the meeting. The governors, led by their new chairman, felt the need to reiterate their backing for the federal government's tax reform.
We support Mr. President's tax reform bill, and the forum further urged Mr. President to extend the proposed VAT sharing percentages to other areas of derivation, such as oil and gas.
They also made a passionate appeal to agencies and relevant stakeholders to extend the cleanup of communities polluted by crude oil spills beyond Ogoni land.
Forum further requests the federal government to urge relevant stakeholders and agencies to extend the remediation of polluted environments ongoing in Ogoni land to other impacted communities and states in the region.
Though the Edo State Governor was absent from the meeting, his colleagues spoke in one voice, reiterating their commitment to collaborative governance, ensuring the well-being of the people, fostering unity, strengthening collaboration, and pursuing sustainable development for the region.
From Bayelsa, let's head to River State, where the State Bureau of Public Procurement has expressed its readiness to ensure application of standards and financial prudence in accordance with its establishing laws. The BPP board chairman, Lawrence Okojaja, made this known in a chat with journalists shortly after its first meeting of the board and staff of the Bureau for the year. He also revealed that he and his board are ready to implement Governor Siminalayi Fubara's financial plans for the state.
With River State as a case study, we are in a situation where certain things have not been done the way it ought to have been done. So we want to ensure that, following the governor's mantra, that we should ensure that there is value for money. How are we going to do that? To ensure that the procurement process is done in such a manner that it is not overbloated, that the contracts being awarded is not overbloated. Procurement is important because at this level, coming to this office, it is at this office that you begin to look whether there is quality in what they are going to present, whether looking at the price level, that is why we have the price intelligence department, whether the price they are quoting is in tandem with the market research they have done.
State Police Commissioner Baba Azaure has warned hoteliers and hospitality businesses against harboring criminals, vowing to raid and shut down any establishment found culpable. The CP issued a warning at a meeting with representatives of the hospitality and tourism sector in Edo State capital. The meeting was convened by the State Police Command to get the buy-in of stakeholders in the fight against crime. Mr. Alzari says intelligence reports had identified hotels and hostels as potential hideouts for criminals and assured the stakeholders that the police were not out to disrupt their businesses but ensure peace and security in Akwa Ibom State.
The essence of this meeting, Mr. Chairman, is the disturbing trends that came to our notice through intels where criminals hide in some hotels, both within and outside the metropolis in Akwa Ibom State. We want to join hands with you and your association to fish out these criminals so that the state will be safe from crimes. Without your support, without your cooperation, we will not succeed. Criminals commit havoc, run to hide in hotels, and disguise as guests. Once you have that iota of suspicion, please inform the nearest police station for us to come and take up the matter for investigation. With your cooperation, we believe that Akwa Ibom State will not be safe havens for criminals. That is why we decided to call on you to assist and join hands with us in fishing out these criminals anytime you come across them in your various hotels.
Staying with security, Operation Delta Safe has a new commander, Rear Admiral Noel Madugu. The official handover ceremony, which included an inspection of the Guard of Honor and other ceremonial activities, marked a significant transition in the fight against crude oil theft and other security challenges in the Niger Delta. During the event, the outgoing commander, Rear Admiral Okeke, highlighted the achievements of his tenure, emphasizing the strides made in curbing oil theft and fostering stronger ties with key stakeholders, including the locals and oil companies.
We have worked tirelessly to maintain peace and stability in our area of operation, which of course span the 10 states of federation. That is the South-South and the local government areas of Southeast oil producing local government areas. And I'm proud to say, with all your efforts to be able to achieve, we made significant strides. Not only that have degraded the capacity of oil thieves and other criminals within our joint operation area, but we equally have improved our relationship with the local communities in the area of community stakeholders engagement. And of course, the jointness of services between the government security agencies and the private security company, as well as local and international oil companies, that is the IOCs and the LOCs. Of course, our immediate communities, the states, governments, and local governments, and the indigenous. I saw your results in creating this secure environment for oil exploration and production, which have led to significant increase in the nation's oil production as it is today. We have also provided humanitarian assistance and support to those in need.
While the new commander, Rear Admiral Madugu, reaffirmed his commitment to build on the successes and pledged to intensify efforts to tackle crude oil theft.
We have a mandate given to us by the federal government. We must sustain the fight against crude oil theft and any form of illegality within the oil industry. So the mandate is for us to achieve at least 2.5 to 3 million barrels per day, which the former commander has done his best, but I assure the public and the government that we will strive very hard to achieve that task given to us. The former commander did a lot of things, including the host community relationship, building on the tax, that's the crude oil production. It was low, but by the time he handed over to me, now it has gone very high. So the momentum will be kept so that we'll sustain the fight against this and ensure that the mandate of achieving 2.5 to 3 million barrels per day is achieved.
That's the program today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Melinda Akinwami.